everybody, we just made a really good episode that had like a lot of actually interesting commentary for once, but we weren't recording, so anyway, we're halfway through the technology challenge and we're very upset. Why'd you click off of it?
Oh, yeah, well, doesn't really change that much, but
Anyways, we're here now, but that's actually kind of genuinely disheartening.
Was it the... No, we were... Okay, OBS rant time, I guess. Because we were recording, because that was just supposed to be one long thing. Now everything we say is... I know to the viewer it will probably still sound genuine, but it's just going to be a repeat of what we've already said. Damn.
I don't know if rehashing it really does. That one was interesting because it just like naturally flowed nicely.
Yeah, it did. Oh well.
We talked about a whole bunch of interesting things, and now you'll never get to hear it. How many episodes have we lost to OBS being bad now? That's like 4.
Well, what about the super secret?
Yeah, that's one of them.
That you counted that?
We lost 2. We lost the 2 Isaac from last recording session.
And then the
first episode of the new series we're doing. You start with tech and psychic tears, and it's like a nice, easy, fun challenge. And that's
Except
it.
For when this guy just kind of does
also,
nothing.
we unlocked Yara in another lost episode, which is weird that there's so many of them now, but I guess here we are.
Star Wars The Lost Episodes. That was great.
Now Justin can't edit away all the Valorant hate, though, because it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, we were just talking about games and...
How bad they are.
How bad they are. And some good ones. And
Yeah.
And meme games and Joe Rogan.
They're topics we can bring up later, I guess.
Yeah.
But not right now.
Not right
now.
now.
New, fresh topics.
Yeah, now we have to be original.
Yeah.
Yawn.
Sigh. We can't just... Here, wait, I have the transcript from the last episode. We'll read it out like a script.
Oh, yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, it's just to Mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then this is the boss. Train of thought.
We lost like an hour worth of footage and we're sad now.
Yeah.
This is a sad episode. The thumbnail is just going to be me and Jacob looking disappointedly at OBS.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Leave comments consoling us or we'll block you from the channel.
Blocked like
Trolls.
Don't
get blocked.
That guy's cool.
He did make a funny.
I feel bad for him because people just clown on him all the time now. He had like a Discord and stuff where you could talk to him, but since everybody just spammed him, he had to delete everything.
Oh, damn.
Which sucks because he seems like a cool guy outside of all the games he makes.
He I definitely wouldn't. He puts himself in a good light.
Yeah. The one I can't tell how old he is. It's weird.
I think that's not just. This isn't. I guess this isn't like racist, but I think there are some. Like I definitely feel like old people. It's more noticeable when not old people, white people. When white people age, it's a lot more noticeable. That like maybe that's just like a taboo for me, but
yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a genetics thing in general because there's a lot of factors. I don't really notice it with like. I don't know.
I definitely think that's something to go into. Well, maybe not go into.
I don't know
right
how
now.
many old black people you know either, though.
Yeah. Actually, I know. I do. Well, I wouldn't say I don't know.
I have
them
an old black friend. It's fine.
Yeah, no. I obviously don't know a lot of old black people personally, but my dad does have a lot of friends, black friends. And like a lot of them, I think it is kind of hard to tell how old they are. Like I think compared to white people, I don't know. Maybe this is just extremely racist. Who knows?
I don't know. I went to South Africa and like most of the time it was pretty easy.
I'm just looking way too deep into things. Let's just take everything, because why not?
I wouldn't say it's racist. It's just like a I don't know.
Misconception.
It's like an innocuous racism thing. Like no one's gonna be offended. What? You can't tell how old I am? If anything, looking younger is better.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can do another run because that was like an 8-minute episode.
Yeah. You're gonna do greed.
Yeah.
Really? You want me to explain greed mode?
Yeah, explain greed mode to the.
Oh, so you probably want the headphones that have the audio. So greed mode is, I guess, the second way to play. Basically, how it works, it's kind of like an enemy arena type thing, where
It's like AFK Arena.
not at all. I would compare it more to. Nobody will get this. It's more like Ratchet and Clank arenas, where it's just like waves of enemies, and then at the end there's a boss. And then every round you get money, which you can buy items from at the shop.
You can buy items for money.
Scratch that. You can buy items using the money that you've earned.
Hey.
And yeah, that's about it. And each floor counts as 2 floors. So this is going to be like the basement arena. And then the next one's going to be what, the
Well, the structure's not even really comparable, because you go, like, Mom's Heart Shield, the shop.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's true. But, as you can see, that little timer, when that little timer in the corner, and not in the corner, in the middle with the spiky button, when that timer reaches 0, it starts the new wave, so you can still be dealing with enemies from one wave, but then a new wave of enemies will come.
And you can hit the button to stop the timer, but it hurts you, and also
Reduces the amount of money you get.
yeah, but if you're the lost, it doesn't hurt you, so it's like a free
Yes, that is something
help me
interesting.
button.
Help me.
But not for the keeper, because Edward McMillan hates me.
I mean, you do get a lot of money.
Yeah, but you usually don't wanna. I don't know. You're moving around a lot. The money doesn't move around a lot.
That's a fair point. Except for when the Barfy man
Yeah, but
does his
that's
move.
not exactly a common circumstance.
But yeah. So basically, really the aim of greed is either to A, break the game, because...
It's really easy to break in greed
very
mode.
easy to... Because you can get... Does the shop automatically restock?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If you look in the top corner, that green arrow
Yes,
by my menu
yes, I
map.
see, yeah. That, like, recycling arrow.
Yeah.
So basically, you can get infinite items. So the hope, optimally, you want to get as much money as possible so that you can buy as many items as you want. Because although you get a guaranteed item room, you also get...
Also, the greed pool is really bad. Or the greed devil and angel deals are always, like, awful.
Oh, I didn't know that was, like, a specific thing.
They're different. So...
They're different from base game?
Yeah, there's a couple... Greed mode's easier to breakfast in and ruin your run, because the normal game, I think, has 9 item pools. Greed kills 2 of those item pools.
Oh, that's why breakfasting is such a big deal.
Yeah, and then also just the devil deal pools and angel deal pools are significantly, like, worse.
For those of you who don't know what breakfasting is, basically it's when you get so many items that the game has a hard time selecting new ones to give you, so it just defaults to giving you the item breakfast, which is just a health up.
Yeah, imagine you have, like, a big bucket full of quarters, but if there's no quarters in the bucket, you just get, like, those... What's, like... I don't know. Something that
nickel.
sucks. No, because nickel's still good. Breakfast isn't.
Oh, you get a penny.
It's like a... It's... I don't know. It's just like a filler item if there's nothing else the game can put there.
It's kind of like what you would fill not a sandwich with. Actually, what is sandwich filler to you?
I don't know. I'm not really much of a sandwich connoisseur to begin with.
Oh, I don't blame you.
I like peanut butter sandwich.
Dude, have you ever had peanut butter
Yeah.
and banana?
I make smoothies with it, but I don't.
Really? Because it is surprisingly good as a sandwich. I know people do peanut butter and apple.
My family's really cursed. They do peanut butter hot dogs.
That is pretty cursed.
Yeah. They swear by it, but I've never had it and I never will.
Peanut butter hot... I can see... I can understand peanut butter and meat as a flavor, because that isn't, like, the weirdest thing. But I think that's actually a lot of, like, South American dishes. I think that's something they do.
Yeah, it's not impossible. Like, sweet and meat can go together, but I don't think hot dog is one of them.
I think peanut butter is not necessarily sweet, but it's more the
Savory.
nutty, robust flavor of nuts. Okay, like, I get it. Y'all are laughing, you know, oh, he said nutty and robust. Well, why don't you, cook things? I actually, on the topic of food, I did my, all right. I did make myself a pretty damn good lunch this evening.
What was it?
It was I had 2 pieces of baguette, which I toasted, which I pan toasted, and some garlic sausage, which I cooked on the pan as well, and then a nice fried egg. And it was and the fried egg. You want to know my favorite way to have eggs?
What?
Favorite way to have eggs: either A, you scramble them, or B, you fry them, but you make sure that the yolk is still gooey, because I love yolk.
My lunch today was half a bottle of Diet Pepsi.
Oh, I also had melted cheese on it too. So, yeah, there's a bit of a gap here. Yo, potato peeler?
If I had more hearts, maybe.
Yeah. Or you could buy it and just get rid of it. Yo, is that a little Gertie? A little Gert of your own? Little Gertie, little Gertie?
He's fun.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have a card? No, I don't.
No, I'll tell you.
There's nothing here.
Don't want to take Crack Jack? Crack a jacket, baby?
It'd be really nice if I could get Guppy, because the finger works with Guppy.
Oh, so you'll still get, like, flies and whatnot?
Yeah, if you look, I'm, like, fearing enemies I'm not shooting, because all of
Oh.
your gear effects move over to it. Not all of them, but, like, a significant amount. Like, you'll never get a random light beam, but...
Cool.
Yeah, finger's a really slept-on item. It's pretty good. 33% of your damage every time it procs.
33% of 7.79. That's pretty decent. Way
I'm
back.
curious if the like old cartoons actually hold up, or if they are just like crappy
Nostalgia.
Because I think a lot of old cartoons started with the intention of just pushing toys.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But that doesn't necessarily mean they have no merit to them.
Yeah, Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Are the Transformers movies any good?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't think they were.
Actually, I know the Bumblebee one isn't. It's not like bad.
Bumblebee was my favorite. I just like his design more than anything, I think.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty pog. Bumblebee's is cute. I think the problem with the Transformers movies is that, like, I don't know. They always try to tell some like, there's always supposed to be an overarching story, but
Like
it
they
just
take themselves too seriously.
yeah. But, like, you have to realize the subject. But, like, they never realize that the subject matter is alien robots that can turn into cars that have guns.
Well, I don't know if it's even... Because if you describe it like that, it doesn't have to be stupid. I just think specifically the Transformers themselves are goofy. Because, like, there's a whole genre of anime about, like, space robots. Some of them work pretty good.
Yeah.
Need to buy stuff because I'm almost at money cap, but there's, like, nothing to buy.
Just buy random stuff, dude.
Well, I want to try and beat Greed with 99 cents.
Oh, is that an achievement?
No, but it's a greed machine. So
Oh.
Fill as much as possible.
Interesting. Very tactical maneuvering coming from Dylan here. Hiding behind the rock, blocking the shots.
And the finger's still doing damage.
Oh, it is? That thing has more range than I thought.
It's infinite range.
Really?
Yeah. It's like an invisible laser beam.
Oh.
Tarot Cloth would be nice, but I don't see us getting any cards. Also, Greed Mode never doubles the damage. You'll always take half a heart unless it's an explosion.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess that is something that does make it a tad bit easier.
Yeah, especially with Ultra Greed here, how, like, comically broken he is.
Comically broken. I like that. Hey, I say that all the time.
Comically is a good descriptor, like, even if it is kind of a meme word.
Like, it almost feels like something beyond exaggeration.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, hyperbolic sounds pretentious, but comically gets the point across without making you sound like you're a nerd.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, is that the Duke of Fly's cousin? The bad one?
I don't remember his name. With how much I play this game, I should remember all the enemy names, but I barely remember any of them.
I don't know. I think you already have too many things to remember with all the items. Oh Did you see that? My broken reflection?
Yeah. It's a great item that I always like having.
Me too.
I don't think there's ever a situation where I pick it up. Even normal tiers, I don't like using it. There's a really fun challenge later we have to do that gives us Ipecac and my reflection.
Oh, good.
Yeah, see, out of every devil room we've gone into, I've only taken one item, and we've gotten it every floor. That's, like, how bad they are.
Well, you know what they say, don't deal with the devil.
That is a game.
Yeah, that is a game. Do you want to play that at one point or nah?
Maybe. I don't know. The multiplayer just makes it, like, really hard. I don't know if it'd be fun. Maybe that's, like, a one-off, but I don't know if a full series would work.
That's okay. We're discussing the future with our viewers. Type in the comments. Type in the comments. What game would you like to see us play?
We probably won't listen to you, but maybe we'll steal your idea.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that kind of input's important. I don't think there's enough, like, unique people watching us yet. Like,
oh, of course.
I think everyone that consistently clicks on our stuff are people we know. But
Yeah.
one day.
Sorry, guys, we will not play Valorant or League. That's gonna be an infinite no.
You're blocked from the channel if you post anything from Blizzard or Riot.
Yes.
Free Hong Kong. Breaks.
Ooh, topical.
That was my Overwatch had a free weekend where you just played for free. They bullied me into playing it, and I made my username Free Hong Kong and got banned.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know, I hate, like, when people specify, like, hating a country, because it's not the country, it's the government you should be mad at.
Yeah, because a country is made up of what? People, and the people you're most likely mad at aren't, like, the common folk. It's the government or...
Whenever you're looking at history, it's like, the country was the enemy, but, like, most of the people that were killed in those wars, on our side or not, were just kind of young adults who didn't really care and just were forced.
Maybe not didn't care, but didn't have a choice.
Yeah, some of them probably followed the ideology, but I'll bet you most of them just had to.
That is an interesting discussion because you look at a lot more as to like how conflict works nowadays, and it's conflict has very much changed between like especially like from the 19th to the 20th to the 21st century. Like it's changed so much.
Does America still have a draft, or is that abolished?
No, I think it's still around. I think it's more lenient now than it used to be, but I could be wrong about that. I think they do still have a draft though. I think they do.
Do we have a draft?
No, we do not have a draft.
Good.
We do not have a draft. No, America kind of needs a draft just because of how much they funnel into their military.
Yeah,
Especially...
school's not important, but let's go fight people for no reason, Smile.
It's not for no reason.
No, it is.
Yes, that's how they make money.
Okay, my bad, it's for oil.
Yeah, exactly. It's for money.
But if we put that money into school and didn't have wars...
But that's not how it works. They gotta keep the machine going. But, before the interjection, it's interesting seeing how, like, conflict has evolved, because, like, no longer is it country to country directly. So there's always middle parties and, like, it's weird to say, but, like, shadow groups. Always.
Yeah, like the Illuminati.
Illuminati is real.
Israel?
Not Israel, but is real. I just realized that probably doesn't help anything at all. The Illuminati is real. How about that?
Non-fictional.
Yes, that works even better. There you go. That works even better. Uh-oh.
I hate this fight as Azazel.
Oh, it's just because you don't have the range. That's the thing about Azazel. Because you don't have the range for Brimstone, you tend to have a hard time just walking up to bosses.
Yeah.
Unlike enemies where most of them...
All my shops were crappy too, so I didn't really have a chance to get that many upgrades.
Finger definitely clutching you out here.
Yeah, I think the only way I win this is if I just camp in a corner and hit him with that.
I mean, it goes down, right? Oh, he's feared too.
I can get a couple more of those shots on him.
Ugh, you got this. War's changed. Oh, look, he got him.
It's from blowing up enough of the corpse guys.
Oh, gross. War has changed. Actually, that's kind of what Metal Gear Solid is all about now that I think about it.
War.
Well, duh.
Yeah, it's proxy battles.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching the guy down there.
Yeah. The Patriots fighting in proxy battles, but it's not how it used to be.
Like Patriot Ale from Family Guy.
Not.
I hate how, like, there's so many Family Guy clips in my recommended and, like, autoplay that sometimes I'll just leave it on. I hate that I, like, know Family Guy things now.
Was Family Guy ever good?
Yeah, the first couple seasons are.
Okay. Oh, yep. That's a rip. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Not really worth trying. Where'd all the damage come from?
I have no idea.
It's gone now.
That was like Polyphemus or something. That was so much damage.
And
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to go? Or do you want
you
or do you
can
want
do one
redemption?
more.
Okay.
I'm trying to snipe him, but it's just...
Maybe the pills that kill everybody in the room pill. Which definitely exists.
Which is definitely real and not... This is the...
It could be explosive diarrhea. You can get down there now.
Yeah. There.
Nice.
Oh, best card!
Yeah, I always, it's like, because it's never like horrible, but it's something lame like pheromones, or having a million of them isn't good.
Dude, if it was like speed uppers, balls of steel,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be awesome.
Or damage at my favorite actual real pill.
That's not a real pill.
Should be. They need to make pills better, because like, I feel like the pros don't outweigh the cons.
Especially since you have cards which are like...
Yeah, if you can get
Consistent.
starter deck, you always take that over baggie of pills. So if you look at people who do like really long eating
Oh, I'm
streaks,
an idiot.
why did you do that?
Because I thought I had a 2 of clubs because I saw the description.
If you look at people who do like really long eating streaks, most of them refuse to take pills outright.
Really?
Yeah, because like if you get a bad pill, it can ruin.
That
You're wrong.
red one was lightning fast. Oh. Devil gone down the drain, oh well. Yeah, that red one was stupid fast. Wasn't anticipating that.
I know they're rebalancing a lot of the game.
In Repentance.
Yeah,
That's good.
so I think it's good that we have like a little bit on the save file, but not a lot.
Yeah, it'll still be overall a new experience.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like more, or like it's. Have you ever played the original Flash Isaac for like more than 10 minutes?
Not more than 10 minutes.
It's like that. The jump from the Flash game to Rebirth is how much of a jump this is going to be to Repentance.
That's not bad, but I think I can do better.
Infamy is nice if you get it from like a random stone chest, but it's not a good item room item. Don't take that, because it shoves the Bible into every item pool. Actually,
3 soul hearts, though.
no, not even the 3 soul hearts. I don't think we got the achievement for killing Mom with the Bible yet. Just take that to get that.
Oh, you're right! You're right about that.
Fun fact, that is a funny way to do it.
Yeah, it also works on Mom's heart, and if you use it on the devil, it instantly kills you.
He's like, I already know about that.
I know who Jesus is, he's me. And then you're like, what? And then you die.
This freaking man. And then you die. The ultimate secret. And then you just have like the cyberpunk music come on.
What, did anything ever come of that hack against the cyberpunk people?
There's a hack for cyberpunk?
No, like some random group of hackers stole a whole bunch of information from them and sent out a ransom note that started with "You've been epic pwned."
Yes, I heard about that. I don't know actually.
I know they sold the info on the dark web, but I don't know like
what it was.
No, it's source code and stuff. I'm just curious if like anything, like if they ever found them or if anything happened.
I don't think so. It's pretty hard to track things if it's just an internet presence.
Yeah.
Aw, square head looking man.
Squash and stretch is fun.
It is fun. But
Ha.
put a picture of a butt. Get it?
Put a picture of an ass. Okay, cut this part out, but put. Like,
no, it's funny because
put Donkey from Shrek.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, resume it. Don't leave this in.
I think it's. Honestly, I think it's even more funny. Now this is gonna be out of context, so it's gonna be like. Oh, I get Stompy. That's right. Oh my gosh, I always forget that you get Stompy. Also,
from what? Oh, from now.
Oh, great. Oh, that's convenient.
Try to bait him near a TNT barrel so you can blow it up on him. So, like, when he's poised to jump, stand by one.
No. Yes, I think it did some damage. Not as much as I had hoped, but...
Yeah, I feel like Mega Fatty's better as a depths boss. Or at least don't put this room in the game.
This room is just a pain.
Because he's not hard, he's just kind of like annoying because you don't have enough damage. His patterns are easy enough to deal with.
Yo, the torn photo. Pog.
The Torna photo.
Torna? Oh, I remember that.
Wow.
I remember that
I
game.
remember how much side quests there were.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Oh, here's the thing about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in terms of its combat. I think its combat is really good once you understand it, but obviously for a newer player, like, good luck.
Yeah, well, I'll bet you that Xenoblade has, like, a way higher than average, like, drop-off rate near the beginning.
Oh, 100. It's, like... And it's also because just, like, the pacing of that game in terms of its story. Like, it has a really high, like, first hour, but then it drops off heavily. And it has, like, big story moments within, like, the first... Like, within, like, the first act. Like, it has, like, a few moments. But I think it's not enough to keep a lot of players who aren't already invested engaged. And I think that's a big reason why people, like, I think a lot of people get mad about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
JRPGs generally have pacing problems, and, like, for most of them.
Yeah.
Like, even the ones hailed as masterpieces, like Persona 5's, like, middle phase. Like, Kamoshida's a great first act.
Oh, yeah.
And then the next, like, 3, arguably 4 palaces suck. And then, Spoiler Palace is really good, I think. And then...
Spoiler Palace, I like that.
Well, I don't know. Persona 5 is an older game now, and I think most people who care about it already know, but...
Yeah.
I think that's one of those games you should still try to keep.
Relatively secret, just because it is a good game.
Especially, like, the Royal section.
Yeah.
But and then even the final boss of that game, like without the royal expansion, I think he's like a really awful antagonist.
Just boring. Like it's a climax. Like it's a climax in the story, but I don't think it's a climax in terms of the gameplay.
Yeah.
It's just, it's hard to do bosses in JRPGs. I find because especially if it's like turn-based.
Yeah.
It's hard to build them uniquely, which I do think is something good about Pokemon. Like not necessarily, like just for final bosses for Pokemon, but just for bosses in general in Pokemon. Because I like gym leaders.
I think the final boss of a Pokemon game is the evil team more than it is the Elite Four. Like the main leader guy.
I guess in terms of the story, but
Yeah.
in gameplay, it's the champion and whatnot. It depends on how it's built up.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like X and Y's champions are really good, but the rest of them kind of suck.
Said no one ever. No one has ever said that in the history.
So Pokemon has like this crappy mobile game. It's not like there's worse out there.
Pokemon Masters, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
But I got like 2 or 3 of the Elite Four members from X and Y and entirely forgot who they were.
I remember what they look like.
I didn't even recognize them. Like I had to check what game they were from.
I know Wickstrom is the steel one. Then you have Drayla? Is that her name? She's the dragon one. And then you have like the water cook guy who has the blonde hair, and then you have the fire lady who is like,
I only remember the steel guy because you mentioned he was steel, and I like Aegislash.
yeah, well, of course.
And then what's her face with the Mega Gardevoir?
Yeah, that's Diantha, or is it Diana? Is that her name?
Yeah. See, that's like.
That's sad when I don't even remember.
Yeah.
And I love Pokemon. This is Necropolis one. I haven't actually found the Bible yet, despite taking Rosary. Oh, now I'm really fast though. Holy moly, growth hormones.
Yeah, I think like 1.7 speed is where you want to stop picking up speed upgrades, because after that it's harder to control. At 2 speed, you have like this weird momentum mechanic where you don't slow down all the way.
Yeah.
Stop.
Which I don't know. I guess if you got used to it, you could use, but I don't. I don't know. I think it's a little too much.
Unless you're flying, I think it just leads to unnecessary damage.
Yeah. Oh, well, oh, great.
Alright, the run's over. See you next time.
See you next time.
You thought it was over.
The people who act like there are no problems are pricks, and the people who pretend they have problems when they don't are also pricks.
Alright,
Okay, we don't have to do the game over bit now.
Yay!
Although if you die like somewhere really early,
Next floor.
yeah, I think the joke
Oh,
is
100%.
still funny. It's not off the table entirely, it's just postponed.
Yeah.
A momentary abate.
Oh, if only I had an Emperor card.
Rush flies again for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
What the heck? No, what the heck? No, what the heck? That's
Now
not,
what
no,
in Sam hell's
that's
going
not supposed
on
to
here?
be there. Also, if you use the Bible normally, it gives you flight. Don't forget about that if you need
I
it.
know. Okay, I'm gonna use it here just to deal with the spikes better. That's the thing. I also have to make sure I watch out for the. That was bad. I was more focused on this.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna use it.
You have enough money to buy something from the shop, or you did. Just
Well,
save it.
we'll get the 1 coin back. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know that's not like game over, but I think it's better to save it and try to get something good rather than playing the slot machine and getting nothing. Because you have 0 luck, so the chances of you getting any significant payout are dramatically low.
Oh gosh, that's brimstone. Yeah, my damage is actually.
They're adding
pretty
the soy milk spiders from Afterbirth into the game. Yay!
good. The soy milk spiders.
Yeah. They like machine gun shoot.
Oh gosh. That sounds very bad. Doom, 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 doom. I do like the music in Necropolis. Or the Depths, but it can be called Necropolis for those of you that didn't know. It's very... It's like an ice is nice area. I like that. I like ice areas, even though they tend to have bad controls in games.
Both Isaac soundtracks are good. The Rebirth soundtrack, I think, is one that you, like... It sounds good, but you wouldn't put in a playlist.
Yeah.
But I think...
It's atmospheric is the thing.
Yeah, it suits the tone way better, and it makes sense why they went with this one, but I think the Flash soundtrack is, like...
Banging.
Sounds better, like I'd listen to it on its own.
Bangers in MASH. And
Yes,
Cash.
Yeah, what he said.
Well, that's actually what the British call mashed potatoes, so... Because I'm British now, apparently, because, you know... Apparently everybody loves the British, even though they suck.
I don't think anyone does. If you look at, like, all the memes on Twitter, I don't think they're from a place of love. It's from a place of, haha, it's funny, or it's a place of...
Haha, they have bad teeth. Oi, love.
Here's
Oi,
the
love.
thing. I think making fun of all British people is kind of a weird, scummy thing sometimes, but, like, making fun of the royal family is entirely justified because they all look scary.
It's also just because, like, they're such a big part of society, yet they don't matter, or they don't really contribute
They're, like,
much.
just as useless as celebrities. Plus, it's a really funny double standard when the scary corpse man's word that is somebody in the royal line might be slightly brown.
Like, oh no.
Oh no, we wouldn't want to tarnish the look of the royal family, who is, like, literally Prince Philip looks like a zombie.
He probably wants to die. No joke, he probably wants it to end. Why don't I just stay here? There we go.
I don't know.
Like, that's
It's weird because, like,
crummy way to put it, but, and, like, I feel like when
Queen
you're that
Elizabeth
old...
looks, like, presentable still. Like, you can tell she's old, but she's not, like, scary.
Yeah.
But, like, Prince Philip wouldn't look out of place in a Resident Evil game.
You're not wrong.
Your 2/3 conjoined.
Conjoined's awful, but it's also really funny that I'm 2/3 conjoined.
If there was, like, an achievement for it or something, it'd be more interesting, but there's, like, no incentive to get it unless you have Tractor Beam.
Oh! Gotta look before I move.
You have 22 bombs, you might as well use them here properly.
He moved.
You pushed it out of the way. Good enough.
That worked.
I hope they bring back the, like, rocket launcher bombs from Afterbirth.
There's like rocket launcher bomb?
It's like rocket in a jar, and when you press the bomb button, you shoot a missile forward. But if you had, like, Epic Fetus or Dr. Fetus, it would just be, like, an actual rocket launcher.
Oh
it's
my
really
gosh,
fun.
that's really cool.
Yeah, the bombs they added in Afterbirth are all really cool. There's, like, another one that, like, you know those rocks? Like, the big spiky, like...
Yeah?
Yeah, there's one that, like, shoots those in a cross direction.
Look at all these rocks. I like rocks.
I wouldn't bother wasting those.
Oh my
If you're gonna use them offensively, that's fine, but I don't think you should just blow up random rocks right now.
What do you mean I can't blow up rocks?
No, but, like, within reason. Like, I don't think a crawl space can really save this run to begin with.
That was just funny.
Yeah.
He paused. I thought he would go eat it. Oh well.
Check the shot.
I do have a key.
Now you have 2. Reroll.
I do have a lot of bombs, yeah. I'm just gonna grab it anyways.
Yeah. We can get one more cent if something good shows up.
Yo, Nightlight.
Nightlight's really bad. Pogo Bombs doesn't really help.
Wait a minute, we're gonna get a big one. I'm just gonna
No,
take the song.
okay.
I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna see combo.
And now you get combos.
Oh, converts pickups into blue flyers. Oh, really? That's what it does.
That's not really the cool thing, and the second point is a big thing. It doubles the amount of flies you have on hand, and it's a 2-room charge.
I see. I've never seen you use it, so.
Yeah, well, people just assume it's bad because a lot of the usables in the shop are bad, but compost is like top tier, especially if you have a good setup for it.
We can almost buy it. Why is this room so long? Okay, look at this. Good game sense, right? Check this out, huh? Look at that. Yeah, who's a gamer now?
Me. You got.
I'm gonna freaking. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because that's. It's funny as it is.
Was it offensive?
It was not offensive.
Was it self-deprecating?
Maybe not self-deprecating.
What was it?
It was you know, Danny and Arnold.
Oh yeah, we can't talk about them now.
Oh my gosh. Actually, it helps that I'm fast.
The Dan thing was like an open secret for a while.
Bruh. Yo! Oh, Pog. Not that it matters, but.
Yeah, at least you got the Halo.
So this is kind of a W. This is an M. M for mini. W.
It's an N.
What does that stand for?
Cause it's like a W but without the L shape at the end, so it just looks like an N. Like that last line is gone.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's like an italicized N.
That was great. I wasn't fast enough. Have to become speed. I am speed. I eat losers for breakfast.
I eat
Breakfast. You eat cars?
Yeah.
You ever ate an entire car with just a fork?
Justin, put Cars Rule 34 on the screen right now.
No, no.
That's how you know the internet's awesome, because that exists.
Awesome!
Yeah, dude. That's what the elite don't want you to see.
That's what the elite. Now we're getting into hyper political stuff here. The elite, the
Never
powerful.
lied. Everyone knows I hate rich people,
Yeah.
and you should too.
Let's see how far. Let's see how embarrassing I can die here.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty embarrassing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time.
It's about that ground.
That was the wrong button. I
Yeah.
keep on pressing the B button instead of. Wait, I keep on pressing the A button instead of the B button because I think the A button is the B button because of Nintendo Switch.
Did you know Switch had a rebind all buttons thing?
Yes, that was added in one of the updates.
Yeah, I just found out about it at school.
So now if you never want to have to mentally, prepare yourself whenever you go from your Nintendo Switch or 3DS or Wii U from any other console.
No one uses the Wii U. Get that out of
Get
here.
that!